Yep.
If you're not, here we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Success with Dynamic Duo here. Sean Harvey from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and my beautiful co-host, billionaire sister, Julia Patterson, on this edition of Success with Dynamic Duo. I don't know what you guys have been up to lately, but we've been working on a lot of things behind the scenes, and you better have your seatbelt fastened because I got my seatbelt fastened. I got 2 5-point harnesses ready to rock and roll because the rocket is on its way to the moon. So, Julia, how you been for the last few days while we wait for our guest to arrive?
I've been really busy, Sean. I've been working on my own stuff and getting things set up for the other part of my business that I'm really, really excited about. So, but it's been a bunch of techie stuff, and that's not my favorite thing to do. But you know, the brain cells going, right?
Not mine either. Not mine either. I've been busy too, man. I've been busy offline, online. I mean, all sideline, all those things. But I just want to say this: success loves speed, guys. Success loves speed. And who the heck wants to do things slow? Our whole entire lives, we just kind of coast and settle and go to a job that we hate and come back. And I mean, this is exciting. I don't know. Julia and I connected almost a year ago now. Hey, Julia?
It's been pretty close. It's like, holy smokes, where did it go?
Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. So as we wait for our guests, we're just going to, just kind of roll with the punches. But give us a little bit of nuggets of what you've been working on, Julia. Just a little bit. Just peel back that onion just a smidgen. Don't get into everything, but just keep everybody in suspense. And I know I'm a little bit in suspense too. So share with us, would you?
Yeah, I haven't been telling you everything I've been doing. So that's because we've been both, busy schedules, and we're just not connecting as much as we were. But the big thing for me is that I discovered a new morning routine. And it's called the Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and it really starts the day off just amazing because there's certain things that he talks about doing, and it just makes a huge difference in how my day starts. I was doing a lot of those things, but there's a couple pieces that I wasn't doing, so that really motivates me, and I get way more done. The other thing that I am working on is I've hired mentors to help me with building my brand on YouTube. So that's a whole other story. And it's really, really exciting because, I can start getting some of that organic traffic that, not having to pay for traffic is a really awesome thing. And so building my brand on there is going to be really exciting. Not that I'm not doing other things, but that's one of the things that's really exciting me now. And so it's getting me into a new area that I used to do, but I'm getting back into it because I really, really enjoyed it. It's something that really, I guess you could say it really gets me up in the morning to be able to change people's lives. So that's all I'm going to tell you right now, Sean.
I know, guys. I mean, she's been holding back. And I'm going to say this, we did not get the same email as I'm wearing my pink shirt and she's wearing a double pink shirt, a darker one on the bottom, and then her light pink sweater. So that hey, it worked out good. Everything happens for a reason. But I want to share with this based on the compliment what Julia just said. If you're not on YouTube and you want people to find you, I would highly encourage you to get on YouTube. I too am working on building my brand on YouTube, our brand on YouTube, as we do Facebook Lives. And I know a lot of people hate doing videos. We're going to beat this dead horse. But if you're not doing videos, I promise you will be missing the boat. The train has left the station. It's still close to the pier. Jump on while you can, because there's still a wave that I believe has not even touched the tip of the iceberg yet on videos and YouTube. And a lot of people don't think that we're being truthful with that. That's a reality. Those are not my stats. Those are the stats. YouTube is where it's at. It's not even, I mean, you look at this and there's probably 800 million views on YouTube every other day. There's 58 million searches a month on how to make money online from home. Guys, this is huge. We are never, ever, ever in our entire lives going to be able to saturate YouTube. Get on YouTube, find a mentor. We both have the same mentor in YouTube platform. I would highly encourage you to get uncomfortable being uncomfortable and start freaking doing YouTube videos. Do some form of video. Start with the Facebook Lives and upload them to YouTube to help get your brand and everything rocking and rolling. And I'm telling you, as a naked soul, it's going to change your life. People are going to Google you. People are going to check you out. People are going to see something about you, what you've said. You've either inspired them, you've made them cry, you've motivated them, you've encouraged them, you've done all of those things to help them get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable and doing videos. Most people would rather die than do a video. I'd rather do a video than die because I already know life's too short. Make the best of it, but make an impression that you can it will last a lifetime when we're gone with all the YouTube videos that you have online. And I promise you it will pay you dividends forever.
That is very true. I mean, Sean really pushed me last fall, just after we met, to start doing videos, and I wouldn't say I'm 100% professional in it, but I think I do an okay job. But what I love is when you compare a video versus sending an email. Like, you can craft the right words and things like that, but people don't really get to know you until they actually see you. People can pick up so much more from your presence, right? So that's why videos are so powerful. And I think I heard only about 25% of marketers at the most are using videos, and YouTube is really low as far as those numbers go. So, but yeah, if I can do it, you know what? I think pretty much anybody else can. Because I have hated being in front of the camera.
You know what, Julia? Here's the best part. I think after you and I had connected, after a mentor told us, "Hey guys, get up off your anatomy and just freaking do it." And I thought about this I thought about this platform for a long time, and I said, "Julia, I'd love to partner up with you." And she's like, "Me? Why me?" and she almost she wanted to throw up, and it was like, you could, okay. I'm like, you need some time to think about it? No, I'm good. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, was I uncomfortable asking her? Not really, because I wasn't worried about the outcome. And most people worry about the outcome. Are they going to say yes or are they going to say no? It's not because I don't care about what she thinks. It's just a matter of, hey, you know what? Some will, some won't. Enough will, and the right person will, is what I was thinking. And I didn't even tell my mentor that I did it. I just did it. I mean, we connected on the same group that we're in, and boom, here it is. So I don't know what she was thinking, why she thought I asked her. I mean, all this craziness going on in our minds, we all have it. We all have that self-talk, right? And when I asked her, I didn't give her that much time. I think it was a couple of 2-3 minutes, and I'm a talker. So I was like, I asked, I waited, and that's where I got that kind of glow in the face. I could see the temperature rise from here to here, kind of just red. She went kind of blushed. She kind of smiled and went, okay. I wish I would have had a recording of that video because it was priceless. Because after she told me, and I'll get her to tell you what she felt when I asked her. Go ahead, Julia. How did you feel when I asked you?
It was, I guess I'm going to say that it was sort of an answer to a prayer, because I was looking for my next level, my next step that was going to stretch me out of my comfort zone. And I believe it was that day or the day before I had just prayed for my next step to be clear. And along comes Sean, right? And yes, I remember that feeling of hot. And then all of a sudden my stomach started to go, and then I got goosebumps all over. And for me, that's a sign that it's the right thing. So when I tell people, I feel like I'm going to be sick to my stomach and I get goosebumps at the same time, I go for it, because I've learned that's my body's sign. Do it. You might be uncomfortable, but do it anyway.
Feel the fear and do it anyways. That was awesome. I mean, I don't know where life would be if I had somebody else sitting beside me doing these shows. I don't know. I think we connect well. We complement each other. And I think that, what everybody needs to do something that they've always wanted to do for the right reason. Stop waiting, because time is of essence and it's slowly dwindling. Hey, there he is. What's going on? Welcome, Capo.
Hey guys.
My Nigerian brother from another mother.
How you doing? You had a
It's
little
kind
bit
of can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
good
Yeah.
to have you. You
Hello?
can't hear us? Obviously not.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yo.
We can hear you. Oh dear.
Hey guys, sorry about the technical difficulty. I don't know what's going on. I've been ready all morning, and when it's time to go, everything just starts going. I apologize for that.
That's all good, man. We can hear you.
I can't hear you guys though at all.
Oh, no.
Let's try this again. I'll put him to the lobby and I'll bring him back. Can you hear us now, Capo?
It's got the chat on.
Hello?
Let's do this anyway.
Hello?
Can you hear us now?
Okay. Okay, Sean, I'll introduce Capo.
Let me try this one more time, because I don't know what's going on here.
Once he comes back, then I've got the intro right in front of me here. So
Sure.
We'll introduce him and then he can tell the story. I just sent that in a chat. Hopefully he'll still see it.
Sure. No problem.
Can you see the chat there that I just put up?
Yeah.
Gotta love technology when it works just perfect.
It's all good.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
No point in getting all wound up about it because it's, it is what it is and it works out the way it's supposed to work out.
I know what I'm getting him for his birthday. A PC computer.
I was going to say, what would that be?
We're getting him a PC computer. Merry Christmas, courtesy of Sean and Julia and Darby. I'll probably have to hand deliver it to him too, but that's all good.
So I guess this begs the question of, to our guests, what do you do when things go sideways? Do you get all stressed out or do you just, go with the flow?
Well, we had camera there. I don't understand. Anyways.
There must be some kind of a technological glitch in there with his system, because you said he was uploading Google, right?
Google Chrome, yeah.
Yeah, Google Chrome, sorry. Yeah. So there must be some kind of a problem there with it, working together.
Well, and to that, what you just said, I mean, sure, we can get pissed off, we could throw up, you can whatever you want to do to make this happen, but at the end of the day, I'm not a developer, neither are you.
No.
And if I was, it's probably something wrong with his computer internally that we know nothing about because he's not a technical guy either.
Yeah.
I mean, he came on, we can hear him fine, so I don't know what the deal is, but maybe what we'll do is...
He had his headset on. I'm wondering if that was something to do with that. Because there's been speakers that have had that problem, right? When they had a headset on, it wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, let's. I'll go over and Even though I don't want to.
What don't you want to do?
Won't be able to sign in until
Well, hopefully Capo will be able to join us. Just to let you know, he is a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, a world traveler, student, and mentor. He's only been working online for a little over a year. And before that, he worked in the pharmaceutical industry. Apparently, I'm having trouble talking today. So
apparently.
Yeah, exactly. He said working online and achieving his goals has been rewarding. His drive and his passion has been his whys, and that's kept him going in an online industry that he feels is very cutthroat. So he was hoping to share with us today some things about his why. I know he has a lot of great information to share, and like I said, it's be nice if he could actually get on today. It's we may have to default to something else, but I guess we'll just hang in for a little bit and see, because I know that Sean doesn't really want to. We're going to the Zoom link, are we? It's better than not getting it at all, right?
Let's see. He's on here now.
Is he coming back on? Okay.
Yo, can you hear us now?
Yes, that's perfect. Can you guys hear me?
Whoa! Yes, we got liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Oh my God. I feel so bad. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know I've been trying everything, but here we are, so I
Did you put
apologize.
your hat on?
I almost lost it. It's like, I'm trying everything and it's just not working.
What did
But here we are,
what did you
so
do?
that's good. How are you guys?
Good, man. We are so excited to have you, my brother from another mother. So,
Hello?
Julia, let's kick this off now. Capo's on. Technical things are over. You know what it is? I blame it on the rain from Saturday. We had torrential downpour and flooding here. Can you hear me?
You can't hear us now?
Maybe it's your headset, bro.
Hello?
Hang on. I'll just call him real quick.
Yeah, I see that.
Hopefully he picks up. Pick up the phone.
He's got his headset on. It's probably already muted.
I just did that.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. Huh?
We can hear you.
Yeah, but I just can't hear you guys. So, do I just go?
Yeah, just give us one sec. Hey, Julia, go ahead.
Well, we've already
Leave
introduced
your headset off. Leave it off. Go ahead, Julia.
So do you want me to introduce him again?
No, you just get right into it.
Yeah, Capo, go ahead and tell your story. We've already talked about what you've been doing, and that you're a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, world traveler, and that you've been working online for about a year. So if you wouldn't mind telling us your story and how you've basically had any learning moments along the way, and how you keep yourself motivated and inspired every day. You can't hear me.
All right, I believe Julia is trying to introduce me and stuff, and I think she's done it multiple times, but I'm gonna say her a third time. Introduce myself. My name is Capo Emesih. Originally from Nigeria. Grew up in different parts of the world, including England. Here in the United States, right now, currently. I am a husband. I am a father. I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm a world traveler. There's still a lot of places I still need to get to see the world. Um, I'm a student, and I'm also a mentor. Um, I'm very grateful for Julia giving me this opportunity, as well as my brother Sean from another mother, giving me this opportunity to share my story with you guys. It's been a whirlwind, and I'm glad to have taken go on this journey as well too. The same can be said for you guys who are also watching the lives as well, or who would watch a replay of the difficulties. I've been ready all morning, and then once it was time to go, everything just went berserk. And so, but here we are, and that's life, that's technology, the things we can't control. Um, but I'm here today just to, just talk about my story, talk about my goals, talk about my why, and just share a little bit with you guys. And for about a year and some change, I think it's almost going to 2 years now. Um, and it's been an interesting journey. It's been a journey that has built me, built a character, built a different mindset, corporate world, like they say. I went to college basically, and when you had 2 degrees, was trying to get into pharmacy school. They put me on a waiting list a couple times, and every time you're being put on a waiting list, you have to wait another year to get in. So I didn't want to wait a third year, so I started life. A variety of places. I worked in a hospital because I was trying to get into pharmacy school as an intern. I worked at Walgreens pharmacy, 2 jobs and stuff like that. But then when they put me on the waiting list the second time, I already had a son, and I wasn't gonna like wait because I had to start providing and doing a whole bunch of stuff too. So I worked for a pharmaceutical company, and I also worked for an insurance company as well too. But while working for that, throughout the years, I still did a few of the things I loved doing, like traveling especially. I was gone a lot. There were a few things I loved doing. But working the corporate world didn't give me that chance to be able to do those things I love. I worked hours after working one job. I go to the second one. I had a kid to care for. I had a family, so my parents, and so on and so forth. So I felt like I was in a box. I made good money. It wasn't a question about not making good money, but it was just a thing called time freedom. Time freedom where, I wanted to do it without being told what to do, when to do it, and also able to plan my life and not live it based on the design of someone else. So I made a decision after a while that, hey, I'm going to take matters into my own hand and just go for it. And so getting right at the workplace as well. There's a lot of, I would say discrimination, a lot of things just going on, promotion wise, um, recognition, a whole bunch of things. So the list goes on and on. But I decided to take matters into my hand and get into the online. I didn't know what I was going to do. Initially, it wasn't online business, but I was just like, I was going to do other things. I started as a business consultant business, and it was kind of a regional thing where I covered a whole bunch of places as well. But that wasn't working. I had to go from door to door type stuff, and it wasn't my thing. And I tell you a story. One time, I had a list of people to go meet, shops and stuff. And so I walked into the shop, and I met the first lady, and she was very nice. Trying to see the product I was selling and stuff like that. And it was this Clover machines, the Clover machines that you swipe your credit cards with and do all kinds of payments and stuff like that. But she was polite, but she wasn't with it. She didn't want anything to do with it. She was like, told me come back next week and stuff. I went to the second store. The guy didn't want anything to do with me. And so I just went in my car and sat down and started thinking about life. And I took a nap there. And we're supposed to do it from like 8 to 4 o'clock, and after 4 o'clock I went home and was like, I'm not even doing this anymore. So I got introduced to the online business with a company which just recently went to my first event. Expected to have a beautiful big breakthrough through it. It did not happen, even though I put a lot of work into it. But one thing is I learned a lot, from the programs, the trainings they had, to the mentors, and I had a lot of, from there I gained a lot of friends. I gained led me on to other things. When I was not doing well with the product, introduced to a different company, and things just started, falling into place from there. I had a mentor, and he said, set your goals and set your why, of why you want to do this. And I have a few whys of what I do. Um, One of my whys was to take care of my family, obviously. Um, a second why was to continue traveling the world. A third why was to give back. And I do that in the form of mission work. I do that through Sunday school at church. I do that through a variety of things in the society, in the community as well too, with the kids and stuff like that. And then also was to help uh, others be successful through the things that I've learned, I've acquired over this last few months or year. And also help them, show them the path, because a lot of people are out there not knowing what they want to do in life. They're confused. They're in a state of denial, I should say, that they really don't know what they want out of life. And so they just stay in that permanent position of suffering, of just doing the 9 to 5 or the things they don't want to do. But someone has to come and show them that things are possible out of your comfort zone. And so that's part of my why as well. And that's a few of it. And me throughout this whole process, and with the goals that I have set as well too, and targets that I've set, to be a little bit successful in this business. It's not um, an easy business, it's a cutthroat business, but when you know what you're doing, if you apply the principles that you're supposed to apply, if you apply the training that you've learned, if you apply what your mentor teaches you, your coaches, or the friends that you have, or even when you go to events, if you apply those things and you stay consistent and you keep taking action, then you're going to make it. There's no reason why you wouldn't make it. And I've had ups and downs just like anybody else would. My downs have been, procrastination on things that I'm supposed to have done, or objectives that I'm supposed to have met, being lazy, not wanting to get off the couch, um, and also not following up, not doing a bunch of things, not being consistent. But after a while, I'm like, I have to snap out. This is coming up here. Wow, I have to snap out of it. And so I started building my consistency little by little, taking action, learning from here to there, asking questions, going with since then. So I feel really, really happy and appreciative that Sean and Julie brought me on here to share my story with you guys. I'm not perfect by any means, but I know a little something, that will make me successful, and I could share that with you as well too. So, that's my story, and that's just being part of my life. And like I said, I'm just laying it out here. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Julie, if you can type in the team chat if you need me to say anything else, or when you need me to speak, because I can't hear you guys still. But that's my story in a nutshell.
Sean, you got things to say?
That's awesome, man. I'm gonna share this. Can you hear us, Capo, or no? No? Okay. I'm gonna say this. I met Capo in Hawaii. And I know that this guy, get this, here's the power of videos, okay? I know that this guy's probably been looking at me. He knew what I looked like because of my videos and my Facebook Lives. And I thought, who's this stalker? Because I never seen him before, but I looked at his picture. I'm like, that's Capo, We ran up to each other in Hawaii, give each other a big hug like we've known each other for years. That's exciting. That's the power of intention through relationship via social media. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what any of you others thinking out there are thinking or talking, but I knew that I'm like, Capo, holy crap, bro. It's like that long lost brother that you hadn't seen for 25 years through the connection of association. You never know when you never know. And I can assure you, I know you probably feel the same way, Julia. It's super exciting that there was many people in Hawaii at the event that we went to. I mean, who would not want to go to an event in Hawaii in March? I mean, March is my birthday. Like, come on. Would you rather freeze your anatomy off at minus 30 or plus 35? I mean, 65, 70 degree change in temperature either side of the spectrum. I think I'll take the plus 35 any day of the week.
The worst part's coming back from there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's man, I did not want to come home. I told Scott, what the hell are we doing? Why are we going back? I mean, it was good when we came back. Well, okay, sorry, I better reframe that. I better take that back. It was okay when we got back. It wasn't minus 30. It wasn't short and t-shirt weather and flip-flops, but it was home. And we got to come back to home. I told him, I said, I just want to fly back to Edmonton, get a change of clothes, and go someplace warm again. I mean, we really didn't even have to do that. We could have just went to the laundromat and washed what we didn't wear, right? It's craziness.
So let's give Capo a chance to talk about how he got himself motivated up off the couch.
Go ahead, bro.
God, I can't type.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Is he looking at his chat?
Can you guys say anything, or if there's any questions you guys are getting? Because I still can't hear you and Sean.
Can you text him to look at the chat? I think we might have to redo this, Sean. Maybe try it via Zoom and on another day. Should we call it, Sean, and just do it another day? Capo's so hard to
Okay, so I got a question about what did I do to get motivated to get off the couch? I think what made me get off the couch was reality, reality in a nutshell. When I was starting out and I did a little, I did what I needed to do to get a little bit of money. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting money, and then stay consistent and take action daily. And, you just start taking things for granted, and then reality sets in. Reality of either, oh wow, rent's coming up. Whoa, it's almost a week and a half. What am I gonna do? Or school's here. I gotta get stuff for little man. Or family stuff comes up, or the car breaks down, or something. It was a whole bunch of things. Just reality. In fact, like, oh wow, you look at your bank account and there's an overdraft fee or whatever. Or something. That, oh, you have to pay your phone bill. You have to pay the cable bill. You have to pay the power bill. All kinds of stuff. And all of that just set in, and I was like, wow, this can't be happening. This can't be life. This is not what I quit my job to do. So I got up and started taking daily actions, and try to stay motivated, and just do what I was supposed to do. Take actions here and there, and also when I logged onto the computer or logged into a group thing, mind making it or an announcement. Oh, I made this today. I made this today. I made this yesterday, and it's like, okay, I don't have two heads. They can if they can do it, I can do it. What are they doing that I'm not doing right? So I started gonna spend on the computer like I've been doing. What are they doing different? And that's where the power of automation came in, where I could automate my business. I learned all of that stuff, um, and I decided to be disciplined as well too. Disciplined in the fact that I'm not gonna sit on the couch all day. If I have to go play with my son, if I have to go do something fun, if I have to travel somewhere, you know, just a variety of things, And when I started applying those things that I needed to apply, um, things just took off from there. And the final thing was, as you start getting a little bit successful, or people start seeing your results, you start bringing people into your business, you get a team. And I'm not one of those people that would have a team and let them that I was guided to become successful. So I had people under me who were looking up to me, and so I had to represent. I had to do what I need to do. I had to show that I was a leader. And so what I'm asking them to do, create a funnel. It's not what I'm doing. Or I say type up all this get response, or go buy traffic from here, and it's not what I'm doing. I had to be an example. And so that's where the motivation came up, to always be on my toes, so that people would believe what my team is succeeding as well too. So that's part of it.
Absolutely.
Get uncomfortable, getting uncomfortable, so that you can do what you need to do in your life and your business. And it's going to inconvenience you because, we gave it earlier. When I asked Julia to come on this show, she was like, sure. She was probably backpedaling, going, is it the right time? The goosebumps came. She felt like she wanted to throw up. And then she said, yes. That's probably exactly what Capo felt like when people in his life and business were reaching out to him. So that's where that he had to step up and move into that leadership role. And hey, guess what? This business is a personal development business. It will inconvenience you and others, many others, for their own good. Would you agree with that, Julia?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And there's no stopping it. Like we said earlier, success loves speed. You're going to get inconvenienced for being inconvenienced. And you know what? It's time for you to step up, pony up, and do what you need to do. Learn as you go, stumble forward, as John Maxwell would say, and move on and do what you got to do in your life and your business. Absolutely. I think that pretty much nails that on the head. Is that right?
Yeah, having your own business, I've always believed, is a really high-end personal development program with a nice compensation package attached to the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the work comes first on you, right?
Yeah, and one of my mentors said the same thing. We're in the personal development business with a compensation package at second to none, and you can't go and create what you can create here today in the system that we're in. It's life-changing. So like Capo said, we're probably, how much time are we at? So we'll keep it at our 30 minutes. I know we're a little bit probably over that because of the technical challenges, but that's okay. I'm just going to say this. We'll message Capo to give us a little end, and I'll end, and then we will call it a day.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Now. Open the door now. Hey Sean, text me if there's any questions, any more questions. I still can't hear you guys, but
It's all good.
We find ways around technology. We're very creative. Use another technology, right?
You got to do what you got to do. And I'm definitely gonna make. I make a personal goal. I'm buying him a freaking PC, and he can do
all
whatever
right,
he
guys.
wants.
So all I just want to say is there's nothing impossible with life. In this life, there's really nothing impossible if you put your mind to it. Um, if you determine that you want to be successful, then there are just a few things you just have to do. And the first thing is to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself cuts out 80% technically of any issues that you're going to have. As far as if you believe, then hey, it's going to happen. If you look at a problem and you feel like, wow, I look at that company, I look at this biz up, and I'm like, damn, it's too difficult. Well, find out how other people are making it. Find out how other people are doing it. So you have to believe in yourself and gain some confidence, and that's where it starts. Because if you don't believe in yourself or you don't have confidence, no matter what anyone says to you, it, you will not make it. It's like throwing darts on a wall and it just keeps falling without sticking. If you believe in yourself, then it would work. You got to believe in yourself and then have some confidence. And then once you determine that, hey, this is the path I want to go on, then go all in and just take action and be consistent on a daily basis. Now, we're all human beings, there's life, and the times that doing anything or whatever. But try to take some action, be consistent, and keep following what your mentor or coaches tell you to do. If you have a training, watch the training. If you have any questions, ask somebody or Google it or go on YouTube or something like that. If you don't know what to do and you're watching this, you can reach out to me. I don't bite. I would be glad to help you. I'll actually, if you talk to your mentor initially, I'm your sponsor, but I will, I will be glad to help you, or Sean or Julia or somebody guide you in the right, path. But you have to be able to talk to other people. Now, have to do to be able to be part of a community is go to events. Go to events. There, you're gonna meet those people who you see on Facebook. You're going to see the real person. You're going to be able to ask them questions. You're going to be able to become friends with them. I've gone to events and met some of the best people. Initially last year, I used to see all these people on Facebook. I'm like, wow, ooh, they're untouchable. They're this and that, or how they doing it, But I went to events and I made great friends out of it. I met Sean there. We become pals. I met him in Hawaii. That's part of joining a proven system, a system that works, where it gives you the opportunity to be able to do what you want to do, travel the world. So I met Sean in Hawaii, I met. So the business gives you opportunity and the leverage to be able to travel and do what you want to do. I've been to the Dominican Republic like a month and a half ago. I was in Vegas last year. We have a Vegas MME coming up, and then that's just part of event traveling. Personal travel, I've been a whole bunch here as well too. So the system, the opportunity, the time freedom I've been looking for, I have achieved it, and I can wake up and go wherever I want to go to. I don't have to put in an application or time request with my boss telling me, oh, well, I need to go somewhere in December. Can I put in time now? And sometimes I won't even get it. So I have to wait in line for them to get to my point, to my spot for them to approve time for me. And tickets or prices are going up and stuff like that. But no, now I just get up. Okay, where do I want to go? Or if I have plans, and I just make it. So this is what joining a proven system does for you. A system that works. There's a lot of scam out there. Don't get it twisted. But if you find a system that works and is proven to work and is working for people, there's no reason why you shouldn't join in. Just wholeheartedly be determined, be consistent, take action, and go all in and work it. Just keep working it, and you eventually see success. It didn't happen for me the first day. It didn't happen for me the second day. It didn't happen for me the third day. It didn't happen for me a month after getting into place. You know, um, so you treat your business like a business, not like a part-time job, not like a thing for fun or whatever. You gotta treat it like a business. It's just like, for example, you buy a Subway franchise. You have to treat it like a business because you're gonna have customers come in. If your reviews are bad, when customers food, then your store is gonna shut down because you're not taking it serious. But for those who put quality into what they have, they get good results. So you have to treat when you sign up to join a biz up, it becomes your business. You become a franchisee owner of that business. People don't realize that, because people say, "Oh, I don't want to do anything that I have to talk to people or recruit or this or that." Okay, fine, I hear you. Business, what is a brick or mortar that does not bring people in? You have to bring people in. You have to bring customers in. Whether it's Subway, whether it's KFC, whether it's any restaurant, whether it's a bookstore, whether it's the mall. If customers don't come in, you're not gonna make money. You're not gonna sell anything. You have to bring people in. Now the difference is you can automate all of this where you don't have to deal with people directly. You don't have to call nobody on the phone. You don't have to go to the street and put flyers and stuff like that because you automate your business. That's the good thing about technology. Every day get response there of things of interacting with your members, your clients, people that come into your business. Emails are sent out automatically. You know, whatever you need, and then once in a while, a week or two, you can just send out a newsletter. That's automating but you don't deal with them directly and you're interacting with them through those emails. They're getting to know you. They're trying to make everything personal, and then you invite them to your life. They can see the things you're doing. They can see you're a real person. They can see your day to really go all out and start interacting with them. When they see things, when they see proof, they probably will be like, wow, this is real. And now they'll join. I'm not saying that you cannot message them and say, hey, what's up? Welcome to my team, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm saying for those who are scared of saying, oh, I have to be on the phone, I have to talk to people daily, you can automate your business. So don't be scared of it. Go into the weeds and see what people are doing. And that way, you would be successful as well too. Treat your business like a business. Believe in yourself. Stay consistent and continue to take action daily. And, you know, the sky is not even going to be your limit. So I work to improve myself on a daily basis. I'm sure Sean does, as well as Julia and every other person who's trying to make it in this business, because if you've left everything behind and this is all you do, then you have to work at it. Now, if you have a side job or whatever it is, that's fine. If this is all you're doing, then you have to work at it because nothing is guaranteed, nothing is set in stone, nothing is permanent. The company that you might be with might go having multiple streams of income. But I'm not going to talk about it. It's important to do that, but I'm not going to talk about it because you have to start somewhere. And once you start somewhere, and you make it, then you move to something else. There are other things you can do, not only affiliate marketing. You could go into Amazon and have an Amazon account and start selling stuff. You can go to Teespring. You can go to Viral Style. You can start making T-shirts and selling it online. That's the way. marketing, it doesn't have to be network marketing, it doesn't have to be MLM or whatever it is. So if you're scared of affiliate marketing, then go create an Amazon account. Go create a T-shirt account and start doing things. The things you can start doing with zero investment. And I'll save that for another day. If you have more questions, just hit me up in my inbox. I'll have Sean give you my information. And we can always chat. But that's just a little bit of value that I just want to leave with you guys. And yeah, that's how I've been able to diversify and leave. So there you have it, guys.
So I'm gonna say this. I mean, I sent him a message. I'm hoping he'll get it before. I know he's flagging over his. I want him to show you his biggest why. My biggest why is almost as tall as I am, and he's now 16.
Hey, Sean, Lou Man's at the pool. He just came and snuck in and looked real quick, but he's swimming out of the pool and stuff. So he's having.
All right, no big deal. We'll do that another time.
Join them when I'm done here, though. So.
Yeah, no worries.
That's
no
time
worries.
Freedom, though. I'm not in traffic or anything right now. I'm gonna go have fun.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. All right.
We went bowling like 3-4 times. Over the weekend we did a whole bunch of stuff too. So
nice.
See, that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to spend the time with their most important people that they care about and they love, but they're fighting that job and they hate it. And there was a thing on Facebook about seniors that were at their last stage of their lives on the regrets that they had based on if they could do it all over again, what would they do? And they said they would take more risk, spend more time with their families, and they would travel more. I don't know what else to say. I think that pretty much says it all. So yes. If you guys want to do something in your lives, I would highly encourage you to get uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. It's going to inconvenience you for a little while, and it's, you know what, there's going to be a little small sacrifice, but I promise you the rewards will pay dividends for generations when you do. What do you got to say for that, Julia?
I truly agree with that, and I think the biggest thing is it may be uncomfortable at first, but you quickly get used to that level, and then you're pushing yourself to the next level and the next level, because that's being uncomfortable is just part of the whole process. And it's just becoming a better version of you. And there's really nothing wrong with that. So you get uncomfortable to become a better version of you. And then you push yourself to that next level. So it just makes life that much more worthwhile to me. Because as Sean was talking about when he was down in Hawaii, it was cold here when he was gone. I didn't get to go, right? But guess what? I work from home. So you know what? I didn't have to go out, which was really cool. On those really cold days, I hide out. Find lots
I'd rather hide out on the beach. I mean, you got to hang out with good, awesome people like Capo and Dave and Alex and all them other guys. I mean, that's a blessing. So I'm hoping that he'll see so he can say his adios. Maybe he won't, but that's okay. Anyways, guys, we're going to end this session of Success with Dynamic Duo. We appreciate all of you. We love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us. We look forward to seeing you at the top on the next edition of Success with Dynamic Duo. Have a great day. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.